Welcome to qnawire.
Hey there, welcome to Numerade. So we have 33% of all college students here that is known to major in STEM. So if we have a sample size of 49 college students, so n equals 49, what would be the following probabilities for parts A and D? So let's write this in black here. So n equals 19. We are also given our probability here as 33%. So in decimal form, that will be 0.33. Okay, so this setup here would be a binomial distribution. So we're going to use the binomial distribution formula here, where we have the probability of x equals combinations nx multiplied by p raised to the x multiplied by q raised to the n minus x. So let's do part A first using this equation directly. So we have the probability where x is equals to 18. So this will basically equivalent to combinations 49, 18 times the probability of 0.33 raised to the x, 18. Q is basically 1 minus p, so 1 minus 0.33 is around 0.67 raised to the n minus x. 49 minus 18 equals 31. So therefore we compute this, and that is round to 4 decimal places, giving us a value of 0.0099. So that will basically round into 0.1010. All right, so that is part A. Let's move on to part B. So for part B over here, we're looking for at most 14 of them major in STEM. So the probability that x is, so at most is basically less than or equal to 14. So what this basically equals is the probability of 14, and we're going to work our way down. So probability of 14 plus the probability of 13 plus the probability of 12, and etc. all the way down to the probability of 0. So each of these probabilities is going to be plugged into our binomial equation. So therefore, we can actually calculate this. For part B, at most 14. All right. So what this gives us here is a probability of 0.3108. All right, 0.3108. Now moving on to part C. Part C, we're asked to find the probability that x over here is at least 15. So greater than or equal to 15. So now we're going to work ourselves up. 15 plus the probability of 16 all the way down to, so the probability of 17 to our sample size here, which is the probability of 49. Giving us a overall probability so what we get here is a overall probability for at least 15 of around 0.6892. All right, 0.6892. Finally, for part D here. Part D. So we are asked between 11 and 19, including 11 and 19 of them major in STEM. So it is inclusive. So this would be the probability of X being between 11 and 19. Remember, this is inclusive, which basically equals the probability of X being less than or equal to 19 minus the probability that X is less than or equal to 11. So therefore, we had to find these two probabilities individually by doing our same method from above. So we're going to start with 19, finding the probability of 19 here. All right, which basically equals 0.84418 minus our other probability here, 11. So for 11 here, what we have is 0.07480. So we're going to subtract these two probabilities to see what we get here. And what we'll get is an overall probability of 0.7694. All right, awesome, 0.7694. Perfect. Hopefully this helps, and I'll see you next time.